Did you know that in the US, students left over $2.9 billion in free federal grant money unused over the last academic year because they didn't complete the financial aid form? Now that's a lot of missed opportunities. We all know that higher education can be expensive, but did you know that there's a treasure trove of scholarships and grants out there just waiting to be claimed? Scholarships and grants, unlike loans, are free money. They don't need to be repaid, which makes them an essential tool for funding your education and reducing your student loan debt. Picture this. There was a student named Alex. He was a bright student with a lot of potential, but like many, he was unaware of the vast pool of scholarships and grants available to him. He didn't complete the necessary forms or applications. The result? He missed out on a substantial grant that could have significantly reduced his tuition fees. Alex's story is not uncommon. Every year, countless students miss out on these opportunities simply because they don't know they exist or how to apply for them. But here's where the magic happens. When you tap into the power of scholarships and grants, you're not just easing your financial burden. You're opening doors to academic opportunities, enhancing your college experience, and setting the stage for your future success. Scholarships can help you pursue your passions without the constant worry of financial strain. They can provide you the freedom to focus on your studies, participate in extracurricular activities, and even study abroad. Grants, on the other hand, can be a lifesaver for students facing financial hardship, making education accessible and affordable. So imagine what could happen if you, unlike Alex, take full advantage of these opportunities. Imagine graduating with less debt, more experiences, and a world of possibilities at your feet. So don't be like the many who missed out. Let's dive into how you can master the art of securing scholarships and grants. So, what are scholarships and grants exactly, and how do they differ from student loans? Well, the key difference lies in one magic word: free. Scholarships and grants are essentially free money to help you pay for your education, unlike student loans, which you have to pay back with interest. They are financial aids that you do not need to repay, ever. Scholarships are typically awarded based on merit. You earn them by meeting or exceeding certain standards set by the scholarship giver. Merit can be academic, athletic, artistic, or other special talents. Some scholarships are also based on volunteer work or involvement in certain activities. Grants, on the other hand, are typically need-based. They're awarded based on your or your family's financial situation. Many grants are provided by the federal government, but you can also get grants from your state or local government, your college, or various private organizations. Now, where do these scholarships and grants come from? The government is a significant source. Federal grants like the Pell Grant, for example, are awarded to undergraduate students who have not yet earned a bachelor's degree. But don't stop there. Private institutions and organizations also provide a wealth of scholarships and grants. These could be companies, clubs, nonprofits, religious groups, professional and social organizations, and even individuals. And let's not forget about your college itself. Many colleges have their own scholarship and grant programs. Some are merit-based, some are need-based, and some are a combination of both. So you see, scholarships and grants come from a variety of sources and in many shapes and sizes. And they all have one thing in common. They are opportunities for you to fund your education without having to pay the money back. Remember, every bit of free money counts and can make a huge difference in your college journey. So keep your eyes open, do your research, and apply for as many scholarships and grants as you can. Because the more free money you secure for your education, the less you'll have to borrow and pay back later. Now that you know what scholarships and grants are, it's time to learn how to get them. So let's dive into the world of scholarships and grants, and discover the proven tactics for securing this free money. Yes, you heard it right. Free money. And who doesn't love free money, right? Imagine not having to worry about tuition fees, books, or living expenses. Sounds like a dream? Well, it's possible. The first step towards securing scholarships and grants is early preparation. It's never too early to start. In fact, some scholarships are available for students as young as elementary school age. So, get on your marks and start preparing now. Build a strong academic and extracurricular record. Participate in community service. These are the things scholarship committees love. Next, do your research. There are thousands of scholarships and grants out there. Some are based on academic achievement, others on athletic prowess, and some are just for being you. Yes, there are scholarships for left-handed people, for tall people, even for people who love to knit. So, whatever you are or whatever you love, there's probably a scholarship or grant out there for you. Now, let's talk about the application process. This is where many students stumble. They rush through the application, make mistakes, and miss out on opportunities, so take your time. Fill out the application carefully, write a compelling essay, personalize it, tell your story, and remember, always proofread. A single typo could cost you thousands of dollars. To illustrate these points, let's look at a success story. Meet John. John started preparing for scholarships in his sophomore year of high school. He volunteered at a local food bank, joined the debate club, and maintained a grade point average of 3.8. He researched scholarships, found ones that matched his profile, and applied. He took his time with the application, wrote a compelling essay about his passion for social justice, and proofread it multiple times. And guess what? John secured over $50,000 in scholarships and grants. He's now studying at a top university, without worrying about student loans. But remember, securing scholarships and grants is not a walk in the park. It requires dedication, research, and careful application. But the rewards are worth it. Imagine graduating from college, debt-free. That's the power of scholarships and grants. So, start early, do your research, and take your time with the application. And remember, every dollar you get in scholarships and grants is a dollar less you have to pay in student loans. Securing scholarships and grants is not a walk in the park, but with dedication and the right strategies, you can make it happen. Yes, you can make it happen. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey towards a debt-free college education today. While the process can be overwhelming, it's crucial to avoid common mistakes that can cost you these opportunities. One common pitfall is missing deadlines. This might sound like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many students miss out on scholarships and grants because they simply didn't submit their applications on time. When you've got a million other things on your plate like classes, extracurriculars, and maybe even a part-time job, it's easy to let these deadlines slip by. But remember, no matter how stellar your application is, it won't mean a thing if it's late. Next up is not following instructions. This includes everything from filling out the application form incorrectly to not providing all the necessary documents. Make sure to read through all the instructions thoroughly before you start your application, and then read them again just to be sure. It's better to spend a little extra time on this step than to have your application disqualified because you missed a detail. Another common mistake is applying to the wrong scholarships and grants. Not every scholarship or grant is going to be a good fit for you. Some are aimed at students with specific majors, backgrounds, or career goals. Don't waste your time applying to scholarships and grants that you're not eligible for. Instead, focus your energy on finding and applying to opportunities that are a good match for you. Now let's talk about a student who learned from their mistakes and successfully secured a scholarship. Meet Alex. Alex initially missed several scholarship deadlines and found his applications were often incomplete. After a few rejections, he decided to change his approach. He started by keeping a calendar with all his scholarship deadlines. He also made a checklist for each application to ensure he didn't miss any steps. Finally, he spent more time researching scholarships to find ones that were a good fit for his interests and goals. And guess what? His new strategy paid off. Alex ended up securing several scholarships that significantly reduced his college expenses. Remember, everyone makes mistakes, but learning from them is what sets successful students apart. Let Alex's story inspire you to take charge of your scholarship and grant applications. With a little organization and a lot of determination, you too can master the art of securing scholarships and grants. So, we've covered a lot today, and I hope you're feeling more prepared to conquer the world of scholarships and grants. We kicked off with the undeniable power of scholarships and grants, how they can transform your college experience and ease financial burdens. Next, we delved into understanding these financial aids, differentiating between the two, and highlighting their unique characteristics. Then we moved on to proven tactics to secure these funds, from crafting compelling applications to acing interviews. We also touched on common mistakes applicants make and how to steer clear from them. But remember, this journey is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, patience, and persistence. And remember, every no brings you one step closer to a yes. Don't forget to subscribe for more financial tips and share this video with your friends who might be looking for ways to fund their education. Remember, knowledge is power, and with the right information, you can achieve your academic and financial goals. Thanks for watching.